Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Rohan Khandelwal, your marrow surgery faculty, and it is an honor to introduce Dr. Prithvi Raj Prakash from Coimbatore Medical College. Dr. Prithvi has secured rank 2 in the recently concluded INI CET exam, and he's improved his rank from rank 25 in NEET to rank 2 in the current INI CET exam. Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Prithvi. How's the mood
Thank you,
in
sir.
the home?
Yeah, sir. Thank you. I'm very excited, and the results just came, and I didn't expect this result. And first of all, I'd like to thank everyone at Marrow for making this possible, not once but twice. And then everyone from Marrow, as well as the Marrow app, has basically been my only study partner for the past 5 to 6 months. So thank you to all the guys at Marrow, as well as all the faculties, and especially yeah, the faculties, they helped so much.
So you were mentioning the faculties. Any particular faculties who you would like to mention? You were telling me that
Yeah,
you're
I like
interested in
to,
medicine and you
yes,
really like the medicine videos. So
yes, sir.
any words for
I'd
Dr.
like
Rakesh?
I'd like to personally thank all the faculties, but my favorite subject is medicine, and I'd like to thank Dr. Rakesh sir because all his videos were so useful, and also not only helped in my entrance exam but also made me approach medicine in a different way. Because always he used to tell that whatever the subject, we should not see it as a subject, but the approach is important. The approach to a particular condition or the approach to a particular disease is very important, and this approach
Great.
was something that I wanted, and it was not present in any of my textbooks from which I've learned medicine in my final year. And so the medicine videos were my favorite, but also all the final year subjects after medicine, surgery, as well as OG. OG faculty, Doctor, yeah, OG was the next subject because OG videos were so concise, and also so clear, and also so clear cut that you could just revise the notes and you'd be familiar with all the topics in OG, as well as surgery. Yes, sir. So these were my favorite subjects, starting from medicine.
Great. And which subject do you want to take up with such a great rank? What do you want to take up?
I've been interested in taking MD General Medicine, sir, right from the beginning. And medicine, yeah, so MD General Medicine is my choice. I didn't even have another thought. Some people think about radiology, dermatology, but I had no confusion in the field. I was very sure about my PG branch, which was MD General
Great,
Medicine.
great. And
Yes.
we wish you all the best in future with medicine as well.
Thank you, sir.
So, Dr. Prithvi, you told me that Marrow has been your sole source of preparation, and you've been using Marrow since second year of undergraduation.
Yes.
So it's been quite a journey for the last 3.5 years using Marrow.
Yes.
But you said that your the thorough preparation started only 6 or 8 months back. So
Yes,
can
sir.
you take us from the journey when in the previous INI CET exam you had got a rank of
Nine,
917, which is what you told me,
971. Yes, sir.
971, and to the current journey of rank 2, what all
Mm.
has changed and what were the things which you did correctly using Marrow which led to this rank?
Yes, sir. So basically, I started using Marrow app from my second year of MBBS. And during my second year, as well as during my internship or third year and all, I was not able to use Marrow app fully or thoroughly because I didn't have that much time. And also, I used only the question banks during that time. The question banks were just whenever I had some free time, I used to do one or two modules from the question bank. So my actual preparation of the videos did not start until after the end of my internship, and my internship ended at about March 2021. So right from April 2021, I've been using Marrow full time. So my typical day would be using Marrow from the morning to the night. So I used to watch videos. So what I did was I used to watch the videos of one complete subject. For example, pharmacology. I used to see all the videos of pharmacology. And after I finished watching all the videos, I used to do all the question banks of pharmacology. And then whatever questions I made wrong, I used to bookmark the question back for the questions which I made wrong, which I made mistakes, and then I would do the questions again. I mean the bookmark questions, I would do the bookmark questions again, and then whenever I completed the whole subject, at the end, after doing all my question banks, I used to do a subject wise test, like pharmacology means like the whole pharmacology test. I would do one or two tests. That's all. So I would keep about 10 days or 10 to 12 days for one big subject. Big subject means pharmacology was a big subject for me. Yeah. So and
Great.
also like pharmacology surgery, I did subject wise. Whereas once I went into medicine, I understood that instead of learning subject wise, it would be a better idea to integrate all the subjects and to learn in an integrated manner. So what I did was medicine. I divided medicine into systems. So I divided medicine into cardiology, neurology. So if I was studying cardiology, uh, if you're studying cardiology, what I would do was I would first study the anatomy of cardiology, and then I would study the physiology of cardiology, and then I would keep on doing this till I reached medicine in my end. And then after medicine, I would do the pediatric part of cardiology, and so I studied in this manner. I was not able to do grand tests because grand tests I thought of doing at the end, and also I studied in this integrated manner. I could complete each subject. Yeah. Uh,
Right.
so I
Can
was
I
doing.
just interrupt you and just clarify a few things which the users would like to know? So what
Yeah.
you
Okay.
told me was that whichever subject you were studying that day, that
Yeah.
evening you used to solve the MCQs of that subject as well.
Yes, sir.
So that very
Yeah.
day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would be the percentage of time which was going into watching videos, reading notes, and solving MCQs? If you have to give me a ratio between the two,
Yes, sir.
please.
Basically, the time which I took for watching the videos were the majority. So,
Hmm.
in a typical day, my video watching hours would be about 6 to 8 hours, and then 1 or 2 hours
Right.
for questions. Yeah, that's all. Because I was able to mark the questions very quickly because I would
Sure.
have just seen the videos in that day, right? So I was able to mark the questions very quickly, and also so I used my 6 to 8 hours for videos and about 1 to 2 hours for questions each day.
So approximately a 80-20 ratio was which you were
Yeah.
following initially. And
Yes.
over the period of time, as your preparation progressed and as you were approaching the exam, did the
Yes.
proportion of time when you were doing MCQs did it kept on
Uh,
increasing?
Yeah, actually, I was not able to complete two subjects before I gave my NEET exam. I was not even able to watch the videos of two subjects, ophthalmology and ENT. I was not able because I had no time, and also, so I left the two subjects. And remaining time, almost just 15 days before the exam, I started revising, and I was not able to do questions because I didn't have time. I was not even able to complete the subjects fully before my NEET exam. So up to the last 15 days, I was just following the same routine, the routine of watching videos for 8 hours and then
Okay,
doing questions for 1 to 2 hours. And the last
great.
15 days, I just revised my notes.
So everyone, this is a very unique approach. And as we keep on saying that everyone's approach is different and you need to tailor your approach to your preparation. Dr. Prithvi stuck to his guns and he kept on doing the same thing all throughout the year. That is for the 6 to 7 months of his preparation, that he used to spend 70 to 80% of the time watching videos and 20 to 30% of the time he used to solve MCQs. And once he used to finish one subject, he used to do full 1 to 2 full subject wise tests of that subject. Am I correct, Dr. Prithvi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I did the same thing. And the
Perfect.
main thing I would say is to revise the notes because revision is key. Ultimately, everything comes down to the revision, and what we retain is very important. So I had to make a very important decision, which was either to study ophthalmology and ENT in the last 15 days, or to just stop everything and start revising. So the good thing to do would be to revise everything before the exam, because ophthalmology and ENT are just two subjects, whereas the revision comprised of all the subjects, all the remaining 17 subjects. So what I would say is that revision is the most important thing. And for this INI CET exam also, I was not able to watch videos or do questions or anything. I was just able to do the revision, and I gave only one grand test because I didn't have time. I had 15 days only for the INI CET exam also. So during the last 15 days of my INI CET preparation also, I revised the notes. And notes meaning I used to make all the extra points in the question bank as notes inside the marrow notes which was given to me. So inside the marrow notes, I would used to write all the extra points
Excellent.
from the question bank and from the marrow pearls. And finally, my notes comprised of so much of information that the notes are just filled with all my writings and everything. And I used to just revise my notes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's exactly how I used to prepare for my USMLE, that I used to write
Okay.
down all the explanations in
Yeah.
the notebook itself. So that
Okay.
notebook, comprised of much more information than it started off with.
Yes,
So
sir.
great,
Yes, sir.
great approach. So two questions which I have. So if I'm a user listening to your interview, obvious questions would be that for ENT and ophthalmology, did you solve the Q bank?
Yes. So for ENT and
Yeah.
Ophthal, I had actually done the Q bank during my MBBS period. I was not able
Right.
to do the Q bank recently, but I actually completed the Q bank during my maybe third year or fourth year of MBBS. Not recently, but I was able to complete it once.
So fair enough. So you did the Q bank for that,
Yes, sir.
and the other very important point which you highlighted was that revision is the key. And if
Yes,
you
sir.
don't revise, then your concepts won't be clear and you won't be able to apply them in questions. And the third thing, after interacting with Dr. Prithvi, is that he
Yeah.
followed the space revision strategy. So reading the notes, then revising the same concept by doing
Yes, sir.
questions. Once
Yes,
the
sir.
subject is over, doing a subject-wise test to
Yes.
revise the same concepts the third time. That is
Yes, sir.
space revision and the best way to retain.
Yes, sir.
Great. So, Dr. Prithvi, coming on to the question bank, you solved the entire Q bank once?
Actually solved the entire Q bank. First time I solved it about half the Q bank. I solved it before starting my actual preparation. Like I
Great.
finished few
Great.
subjects like ENT, Ophthal and all, like before March 2021. And then after March 2021, I actually erased the Q bank and I did it once again from the beginning.
Perfect.
So actually I
And
completed it one and a half times. So,
sure, great.
yes.
So, one question which students commonly ask me that the first time around when you were solving the Q bank, what were the number of bookmarked questions which you had?
Yes, sir. So typically, if a question module comprised of about 30 to 40 questions, I would I would bookmark about maximum 5 to 6 questions because I used to make mistakes only about 5 to 6 questions because I would have just learned that subject the day the same day. So I used to make about 5 to 6 mistakes in each module, and these mistakes were also the points were not in the video, so I used to write down and learn from these mistakes because the most important thing was to learn from the Q bank and to add that Q bank information to the notes and to the videos.
Fair enough. So, how did you bring down the number of bookmarked MCQs? That is another very
Hmm.
frequently asked question by users.
Yeah, yeah. The first thing is to because initially during my MBBS period I was not able to see the videos and I just did the Q banks. During that time I had lots of bookmarks and also lots of mistakes basically. And then after I started watching the videos, the number of mistakes started decreasing. And also the videos are very helpful. And also because we will not be able to revise everything from the standard textbooks which we have, which we follow for MBBS. We'll not be able to revise the subject from the textbook. We won't have that much time. So the best thing to do will be to watch the videos because to watch the videos at a slightly faster rate. Like I used to watch it 2 times speed, and also some subjects I used to watch it with 2.5 and 3 times speed also. I used to be able to follow at a much faster rate because mostly I knew the subject from my MBBS period itself. So this was just basically a revision. The videos were also a kind of revision to me only. So I used to watch the videos at a very fast rate, like 2x or 2.5x. And then by watching the videos, the number of mistakes which I made in the question bank decreased very much.
Perfect. Few quick fire questions, just brief answers, please. Did you
Okay.
make your own notes or did you read the Marrow notes?
I read the Marrow notes.
Okay.
Yes.
Standard textbooks or no standard textbooks during MBBS?
MBBS, most of the subjects standard textbooks, and few subjects like not standard textbooks.
Okay. Third, how much, and I want an answer in terms of percentage, how much did attending your college classes and internship, working during internship, affect your rank in these exams? Did it affect your performance? Yes
Um,
or no? And if yes,
um,
how much?
Actually, I would not say that it affected my rank or my preparation. Basically, if the time for NEET preparation is less than 1 or 2 months, then it would be impossible to prepare for NEET. But yeah, basically, internship and my colleges actually helped me in my NEET exam, and not,
That's what I want to
uh,
know.
yeah, it
That's
did
what
not
I want to
affect
know.
me that much.
How much did they help? I'm not
Yeah,
saying did what
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
meant was how much did it help?
Yeah, it helped me. It helped me very much because basically, if you approach Marrow without having a basic knowledge of the subjects which we get from the standard textbooks, it will be very difficult to follow, and also we not be able to watch Marrow at a much faster rate. The reason why I was able to watch Marrow at 2x or 2.5x was because I had already studied everything from my standard textbooks during my MBBS period. So yeah, it was very helpful. And also the internship period during which I got to know so much practical aspects about medicine also ultimately helped me to write all the entrance exams and to approach the entrance exams. So I would
So
say that
very important takeaway for undergraduate students who are watching this video. So Dr. Prithvi has said that if you're thorough with your classes during your college time, if you read standard textbooks or if your concepts are good, then it will enable you to watch the videos at a much faster rate and you can finish preparing for the exams much quickly as compared to your peers. So please don't skip your classes in college. Don't miss out on standard textbooks if you have time. But he's already mentioned that he used the Marrow notes. If you're running short of time, utilize the Marrow notes, and that would be a good companion for you during your preparation.
yes.
Dr. Prithvi, what about the pearls? How did you utilize the pearls during your preparation phase?
Actually, the first thing, the pearls are very useful. There are about 2,500 plus pearls in Marrow, and these pearls are also a source of extra information. I was able to go through the entire pearls once. Like I spent about 5 to 6 days only reading the pearls because I just wanted during my initial preparation period, like during the last 6 months, about 5 to 6 days I spent entirely for the pearls because the pearls give you so much information that I was not able to, like I was not willing to miss up on that information. I just looked through all the pearls continuously for about 5 to 6 days. But it's not necessary that you watch all. I mean, read all the pearls continuously. You can read the pearls of a particular subject which you complete as and when you finish the subject, because the pearls will give some extra information, and that information also I used to write it down in my notes. So my advice would be that ultimately when you are revising, the revisions would be from a single source. My single source was my Marrow notes.
Right.
So the Marrow notes were my single source, and the Marrow notes had all the information. Like it had information from a question bank as well the pearls. So all the information was in the form of my Marrow notes, and I was able to revise the entire Marrow notes in 15 days.
So another very important point which he's made, that there was this clarity that if all the information is at one source. So while he was revising, he didn't have to open up multiple sources to get all the information. So as undergraduates, I constantly keep on saying this thing, that utilize your undergraduate years to create these comprehensive notes or notebooks which will help you during your internship to prepare for the exam. Another thing which he mentioned regarding the pearls, that he used as another spaced revision strategy. After reading the subject, he used to read the pearls and add the important points to his notes. So don't miss out on the pearls. I feel they're a great revision tool before the exam.
Yes.
So, Dr. Prithvi, share your success mantra. I mean, what was the philosophy behind your preparation? What any particular tips which you would like to share with the users?
Yes, sir. The ultimate thing would be the revision. So the basic thing is revision. I know revision is difficult. It would be much easier to just do questions, or just watching the videos is quite easy when compared to revision, because revision is so difficult, and that too completing the whole syllabus, whole subject in 15 days would be very difficult. So the only thing is that the revisions are actually very helpful, and that each day revise as much as possible in the last 15 days, I'm telling. So if you don't have that much time, normally basically two revisions would be enough. I was not able to do two revisions. I was just able to do one revision. So the best thing would be to revise and keep on revising. The notes were just so important, and also so filled with information that revision is must. So revision, you cannot substitute revision with anything. And whatever you do, ultimately, whatever you recall is the only thing that is very important, because at the end of the day, what we retain is most important. So according to me, ultimately it comes down to the revision and how well we revise the subjects. Yes, sir.
So revision is the key, and as he said
Yes.
that he had put everything down in his Marrow notes, and the visual impact which it had, helps during the exam as well. That visual recollection of where things are written down in your notes really helps. Perfect. So thank you for taking out time, Dr. Prithvi. We wish you all the very best with your future endeavors. Any final words from your side for all the users who are listening to your interview?
Yes. The ultimate thing would be that Marrow seems to be a bit long, and also all the subjects are so extensive. Don't get intimidated by the length of the subjects. They're very useful, and also ultimately, as I told before, revision is key. Yes, sir. So the main thing would be revision, and also to try to complete everything and not be intimidated by the length of the subjects and the length of the videos. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Thank you for those words of wisdom. I'm sure users will greatly benefit from that. Thank you for your time. Please go and enjoy with your family. Great result. Heartiest congratulations.
Thank. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes.